President Trump announced a groundbreaking minerals deal with Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky. The deal, revealed after Zelensky's visit to Washington, D.C. on February 28, 2025, grants the United States unprecedented access to Ukraine's vast reserves of rare earth minerals. This agreement has ignited a firestorm of debate, with implications reaching far beyond the realm of economics. The deal marks a significant shift in U.S.-Ukraine relations. It underscores America's growing interest in securing critical mineral resources. These resources are essential for various industries, including technology, defense, and renewable energy. The deal's announcement comes as the world grapples with the ongoing conflict in Ukraine. This adds another layer of complexity to an already volatile geopolitical landscape. The agreement has fueled speculation and analysis from experts worldwide. Some view it as a strategic masterstroke by the United States. They argue it reduces dependence on China for these vital resources. Others express concerns about the deal's potential to escalate tensions with Russia. They also worry about its impact on the fragile security situation in Eastern Europe. The deal's long-term consequences remain uncertain. However, one thing is clear: this agreement will have a profound impact on the global balance of power. It also stands to reshape the geopolitical landscape for years to come. The international community watches with bated breath as the details of this landmark deal continue to unfold. Ukraine, often dubbed the breadbasket of Europe, holds another, less-known treasure: a wealth of mineral resources. This Eastern European nation, known for its vast agricultural lands, is also home to some of the most sought-after minerals in the world. Beneath its fertile plains lie vast deposits of rare earth elements: lithium, titanium, and graphite. These minerals are crucial for a variety of high-tech applications and are becoming increasingly important in the global market. These minerals are not just geological wonders, they are the building blocks of the 21st century. They play a pivotal role in the development of cutting-edge technologies and are indispensable for modern industries. From smartphones and electric cars to advanced weapon systems, these critical resources are essential for technological advancement and national security. The demand for these minerals is only expected to grow as technology continues to evolve. The United States, despite its global dominance, is heavily reliant on imports for many of these critical minerals. This dependency poses a significant risk to its supply chain stability and economic security. China, in particular, has emerged as the world's leading supplier, controlling a significant portion of global production and processing. This dominance gives China considerable leverage in the global market. This dependence on a geopolitical rival has raised concerns in Washington, prompting a search for alternative sources. The U.S. government is keen to reduce its reliance on Chinese minerals and secure more stable and friendly supply chains. Enter Ukraine. With its significant reserves and a pro-Western government, it presents an attractive alternative for the U.S. to diversify its supply chains. The strategic partnership between the U.S. and Ukraine could be mutually beneficial, providing economic boosts to both nations. The newly announced deal aims to tap into this potential, granting the U.S. a significant share of Ukraine's mineral wealth. This agreement marks a significant step towards reducing U.S. dependency on Chinese minerals. This move could potentially reshape global supply chains and challenge China's dominance in this strategic sector. By securing a steady supply of critical minerals from Ukraine, the U.S. can enhance its economic and national security. However, accessing and developing these mineral resources is a complex undertaking. It requires significant investment in infrastructure, technology, and expertise. Ukraine's mining infrastructure has suffered from years of underinvestment and conflict. Revitalizing this sector will be a challenging task, requiring international cooperation and substantial financial resources. Additionally, environmental concerns and potential local opposition add further layers of complexity. Sustainable mining practices and community engagement will be crucial to the success of this venture. The success of this mineral pact hinges not just on the extraction of resources, but also on navigating these multifaceted challenges. With careful planning and collaboration, this partnership could unlock Ukraine's mineral potential and provide a strategic advantage for the U.S. The Trump administration has made no secret of its intention to ensure American taxpayer dollars yield tangible returns. This policy is rooted in the belief that every dollar spent abroad should ultimately benefit the American people, either directly or indirectly. The administration's approach is to leverage international aid and investments to create opportunities for American businesses and secure strategic advantages. This approach extends beyond domestic policy and into the realm of international relations. By fostering economic ties and securing favorable deals, the administration aims to strengthen America's global influence and economic standing. This strategy is evident in various international agreements and partnerships that prioritize American interests. The recently announced minerals deal with Ukraine embodies this philosophy, aiming to recoup a portion of the substantial financial support the U.S. has provided to Kyiv since the onset of the conflict with Russia. This deal is not just about financial returns, it also represents a strategic move to secure access to critical resources that are essential for various industries, including technology and defense. The U.S. has poured billions into Ukraine, providing military aid, humanitarian assistance, and economic support. This aid has been instrumental in helping Ukraine resist aggression and stabilize its economy. However, the sheer scale of this support has prompted questions about how the U.S. can sustain such commitments and what it stands to gain in return. While this aid has been crucial in bolstering Ukraine's defenses and alleviating humanitarian suffering, the Trump administration sees this deal as a way to secure a return on investment. By entering into this minerals agreement, the administration aims to demonstrate that American foreign aid can be both altruistic and economically beneficial. By gaining access to Ukraine's mineral wealth, the U.S. aims to offset some of these costs and create a framework for future economic cooperation. This deal is seen as a blueprint for how the U.S. can engage with other nations in a manner that is mutually beneficial, fostering long-term partnerships based on shared economic interests. The deal's economic terms have been a subject of intense scrutiny. Analysts are closely examining the potential financial benefits and risks associated with this agreement. They are evaluating how the revenue-sharing model will impact both countries and whether the projected returns justify the investment. The agreement grants the U.S. a 50% share of the revenue generated from the extraction and sale of Ukraine's mineral resources. This significant share is intended to ensure that the U.S. recoups a substantial portion of its investment, while also providing Ukraine with much-needed financial support. This arrangement, while presented as mutually beneficial, has raised concerns about potential exploitation and unequal distribution of profits. Critics argue that such deals can lead to imbalances where the wealth generated from natural resources does not adequately benefit the local population. Critics argue that Ukraine, still grappling with the aftermath of conflict, may be giving up too much of its natural wealth for too little in return. They caution that the country might be compromising its long-term economic sovereignty for short-term financial relief. The long-term economic benefits for both countries remain to be seen. While the deal promises significant financial returns, its success will depend on effective implementation and fair distribution of profits. Both nations will need to navigate complex economic and political